Hi, everybody. Welcome to Convertible Conversations and welcome to my home. I do these convertible conversations in lots of different places, sometimes in my convertible or around it, many times outside if the weather's nice, which it's not quite today, sometimes from different places in my house. But today, I wanted to do it especially in my home, in front of some pictures of my family. Kids and grandkids. They're not all there, and these are somewhat outdated because more grandkids come all the time. You know how that is. It's a good thing. Well, today's the day after Mother's Day. And this week, I wanted to continue thinking about mothers, fathers, and kids. And I'm going to do 5 messages this week called 5 Positive Points for Parenting. My friend Steve McVeigh would love that. He loves alliterations, and I kind of like them too. You know, when my wife and I got married 48 years ago, we never really knew what the goal of parenting is. You ever thought about that? I mean, what's the goal of parenting? What do you think it is? I've come to realize that, for me at least, the goal of parenting is loving unconditionally. I really could stop right there. Loving your kids, loving your spouse, loving everyone unconditionally is my goal these days. Well, 48 years ago when we got married and then started having kids, I'm embarrassed to say, loving everyone wasn't even on my radar. My goal, I realize now, was to get my needs met. I wouldn't have admitted that. I'm not proud of it now, but that's what it was. My wife, however, our kids' mom, loved unconditionally, seemingly naturally, and she gets most all the credit for the way our kids turned out. But she seemed to love naturally. She just expressed unconditional love all the time. Now, I now know that's not natural. It's supernatural, had a lot to do with her upbringing, and it's really Jesus living his life in us, through us, and as us. Jesus does that. You know, even when people were treating Jesus in the worst possible manner and killing him, he prayed, Father, forgive them. They don't even know what they're doing. Well, forgiving wasn't always my first thought in parenting. The best advice I can give parents, the most positive advice I can give to parents is to learn how to love your kids unconditionally. Same with your grandkids, same with your spouse, your siblings, and your friends. Pretty simple, pretty positive, pretty hard to do. There is only one way to really love unconditionally, even our kids, even our spouse. There's only one way to love unconditionally. We're going to look more at that way this week, and we're going to get into some positive, practical applications for parenting. Thanks for watching today. Hope to see you tomorrow.